Hey everybody, it's Michelle, and welcome to A Day in the Life with me. Today's video is going to be part 2 of the wheel using the Hank & Henry Las Hermanas palette. So, let me remind you what the palette looks like. Oops, here are the shades. And if you recall, on Tuesday, we used both of these blues, this color here on the end, the purple pressed glitter, and this shade in the center. So today we are using the green, orange, black, and that one. So without further ado, I'm going to be using the mirror that's on the palette. I'm going to start with a fluffy brush. This is the small tapered blending brush from Luxie. Of course, the rest of my face is my project pan, which as always will be listed down in the description box below. I'm going to start with Sissy. That is the orange color. And I'm just going to pat that all over the lid. I just want a light coat because the base that I'm using is a little bit sticky to begin with. So I always like to coat it. I'm going to try to do both eyes without cutting anything out or doing fast forward. But we'll see. And as you can see, it is a little splotchy, which is fine because I'm not, this is just the base that I'm putting down. And I need to stop looking here and start looking there. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the same brush, and I'm going to go back in with the orange, and actually, no. I'm going to save that brush. I'm going to go in with this crown crease or chisel shadow brush. It's kind of denser, and I'm going to get the green. I'm going to get that on my brush. And I think what I'm going to do with this is put it here on the outside and just make a V. I might try to do a halo eye, but I'm not positive if I want to do that or not. This green is laying down pretty nicely. I have some glow-in-the-dark eyeballs. I'm going to go back with that first brush and go in with the orange again. And this time I just want to fill in this color. I can never get my eyes even. Ever. Am I the only one that has that problem? See, this one, it's coming down right on the outside of the pupil and just looking straight ahead. This one is way off. Let me know in the comments if anyone else has that problem. Okay, then I'm going to take this angled concealer detailer brush. It's very, very thick. And I'm going to try to go in with that shimmery shade Bestie and see if I can put it here in the center, if it'll actually show up. If not, I'll just go in with my finger. Yeah, and it's not showing up, so. Oh, and it's still not really showing up. I guess it is a little. I just don't want that line between the orange and the green to be very sharp. I had a weird dream. Weird dream last night. So let me tell you about my weird dream. Damn cat here. I'm going to go back. Same thing with this eye. Just putting it here in the center. Try to like mush those two. Okay, so my dream. For those of you who know, and those of you who don't know, you're going to find out here in a second. I lost both of my parents before I turned 18. My father died 2 days before I turned 14, and then I lost my mother when I was 17. Okay, let me grab a angled brush here, because I'm going to take that black, and I'm going to pull it down in the waterline. Okay, so my dream. I dreamt that my father just showed up out of nowhere. and was, gosh, sorry guys, and was alive. And since I have made so many videos and not all of them have made it on to YouTube, some things were cut out, so I don't know if I actually left this specific part in a video. This might not even make it into a video because I'm already at 8 minutes. So I may end up cutting a lot out. But I had a dream that, you know, my father showed up and we were talking, and all of a sudden I just randomly asked him, like, hey, I remember your favorite color was orange. Am I remembering that right? Or was it a dream? Ooh, of course I did. Of course I did. I mean, why? And he said, well, of course, that's my favorite color. And your mom's favorite color was blue. Okay, that's going to have to be good for now. I'm going to put on liner. I don't think I'm going to put any other liner on. I'm going to put on mascara and a lip, and I will be back. Okay, so here is the finished look. What do you think about the lip? So I decided, since I did an orange and green eye look, which I have to say is way out of my comfort zone, I decided to go in with an orange lip and a green lip. So what I did is I lined my lips with this Dose of Color. It is in Sweet and Sassy. So I lined my lips with that. And then I went in and put just on the bottom in the center the Mistletoe from Jeffree Star. And then I mushed them together. And then I went back in a little bit with the Sweet and Sassy and just made this weird gray. I can't even describe the color, but this is the color I created. So let me know what you think. Again, you know, this is out of my comfort zone, but, you know, I've been wanting to, with the palettes that the wheel chooses on Tuesdays, I've been wanting to try to use every color in the palette. So if it's like this one and it's a 9-pan palette, then it's just going to be 2 different eyes. If it's more colors in the palette, I want to try to create a look using each and every color at least once. You know, if it's a smaller palette, which I don't think I have anything smaller than the 9-pan, but if it's smaller than the 9-pan palette, then, you know, I may duplicate one of the colors. But that's what I'm thinking of doing going forward. And I do apologize for not being consistent, and I'm not even sure how the sound is going to be on this one, because I started cleaning and organizing a little bit in my room, and then got sidetracked because I did get a new laptop, trying to move the information from my old one over to the new one. Got sidetracked with that, and then, you know, anyway, long story short, I'm working on trying to find what I did with the microphone, so hopefully the next video you'll be able to hear better, or there'll be a better sound quality. But in the meantime, if you like this sort of video, I am going to try to do more tutorial type. As you all know, and I say repeatedly, I am not a makeup artist or a makeup expert. I just like to play in makeup. When I started my channel about a year ago, I really didn't know. I never really used bronzer or contour, so that's new for me. I literally would just do one standard eye look. I didn't really do much of anything else. I never really used shimmers or glitters. It was always browns and neutral tones, so obviously I stepped out of that. Granted, these are primary colors, but still, you know, I have used so many different colors and done so many different looks that I'm proud of how far I've come. So if you like this sort of video and you like me, please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you're notified of each and every upload. If you could leave me a thumbs up and a positive comment below, I would greatly appreciate it. And as always, remember, be kind to one another and know that you are loved, you are appreciated, you are important. Bye guys.